comes to strength training. But in reality, everyone, men, women, need to train hard with appropriate volume and intensity, progressing in weight over time. Women on average can do a few more reps, take a bit shorter rest periods, and perform exercises more frequently throughout the week, whereas men on average can handle more training at or above 90% of their one rep max. The thing is, though, most people simply don't train hard enough in general to make meaningful progress. So, in the next few minutes, I'm going to give you 5 tips to train harder for more effective strength and muscle building. Now, these tips are helping my clients get more out of their workouts for less time in the gym. And of course, as always, cardio is totally optional. I'm often asked by people struggling to feel and look better how exactly they can improve their body composition without constantly dieting or doing lots of cardio. At the end of the day, it's very individual. So if you want to know what works best for you, just comment below or send me a direct message and we'll do a quick health audit together. This isn't a sales call. We're just going to chat about your goals and some actions and things that you can try right away. If you don't know me yet, my name is Philip Pape, and I help high achievers use their wits to get strong and lean, reclaim their time and energy, and gain control of their nutrition without excessive dieting or cardio. Here we go. Here are the 5 tips to train harder for more effective strength and muscle building. Tip number 1, keep your programming simple. When you're a beginner, all you need is a few key lifts, namely the big compound lifts like the squat, the deadlift, the press, the bench press. But there are some other varieties of big compound movements that you could also incorporate to keep it fun. Now, this saves you time. It keeps the programming simple. And of course, it maximizes the amount of muscle that you can recruit in a shorter period of time with fewer exercises. And then you can recover from it pretty quickly and get back to it again the next session. So keep your programming simple. Number 2, generally work in the 4 to 6 rep range when we're talking strength and you're a beginner and you're just trying to make progress quickly and gain both strength and muscle. Don't worry about all the bodybuilding stuff or the high rep stuff. Just focus on the 4 to 6 rep range. This will allow you to lift pretty darn heavy, but also get enough volume for the stimulus you need to grow muscle. Okay, number 3, I want you to focus on your workout. And I include this in here because I think it's so important to avoid distractions when you're working out. We're talking about scrolling on your phone, talking to people, walking around and kind of getting distracted by other things. Focus on the work. Be attentive to the lift itself. And then during your rest period, have something intentional that you're doing. Maybe it's looking at your next workout or next exercises. It could be something on your phone that's productive, but within the rest period where you're going to get right back to it. And you can use a timer to remind you that it's time to get back to it. All right. Number 4, take sufficient rest periods. Here's another place where people often take too little time between their sets, and they'll take 30, 60 seconds. When we're lifting heavy in the 4 to 6 rep range, we need at least generally 2 to 3 minutes rest and probably more than that after just a few weeks of lifting because you're going so heavy that if you don't rest long enough, it's going to be hard to get all the reps. And that's what we care about. We're not talking about muscular endurance or heart rate or getting sore or, huffing and puffing and getting your workout done quickly. It's really about getting all those reps and getting the maximum stimulus for your muscles. So take sufficient rest. And then the 5th tip for effective strength and muscle building, of course, is to increase the weight every session. This should go without saying, but I'm surprised at how many people stick with the same weight from session to session. And maybe they add a rep or two, but generally they're not progressing. We've got to do that. We've got to go up in weight every session. Now, initially, these are going to be bigger jumps, and then the jumps get smaller and smaller as you get strong. But for your first 3 to 6 months as a novice, you're going to be able to do that and get massively stronger than you started. All right. If you want to know more about proper training to improve your body composition, just comment below or send me a direct message, and we'll do a quick audit together. Again, this is not a sales call. We're just going to chat about your goals and some actions that you can go ahead and implement now for you.